2 months after the rail tie fire, questions still remain on what's left behind.
You see all this? It's still very much got the residues and the contamination.
Independent testing expert Scott Smith says the chemicals released from the fire could cause long-term health problems.
Creosote, railroad ties are very toxic, very dangerous when they burn.
Smith was at the scene 4 days after the fire, right at what he calls ground zero.
But it's very important. If you want to understand what people were exposed to, you want to test this whole area and then go into their yards.
Smith collected samples from the burn site and nearby homes. Initial results found high levels of dioxins and semi-volatile organic compounds, chemicals commonly released when materials like creosote burn.
An easy comparison when talking about these kinds of chemicals can be found at a gas station. That thick, heavy smell like diesel, that's known as a semi-volatile. And while you can't smell them, dioxins are produced from the diesel burning in your gas tank.
We verified Smith's testing results with a UF toxicology expert and learned how they compare to results from CSX. Dr. Marianne Kozik says results taken closer to the incident date are more reliable. Smith collected his samples on February 5th. 5 days before CSX contractor Arcadis took its own soil samples.
If they went into these homes I was in yesterday and saw the health symptoms and saw what I saw and tested what I tested, they'd come to the same conclusion.
Dr. Kozik also said Smith's testing was more sensitive, meaning it picked up on higher concentrations than tests from Arcadis.
It's very simple. You can't find what you don't look for.
Smith's lab results for soot and ash revealed the toxicity equivalent of all dioxins found in the sample to be 32.6 parts per trillion. For comparison, the Environmental Protection Agency screening level for dioxins is at 4.8 parts per trillion. Smith says CSX did not do comparable testing.
I haven't seen any evidence that what was deposited in people's yards in the soot and the ash was tested for at all.
The World Health Organization says long-term exposure to dioxins is sometimes linked to impaired immune systems and reproductive function.
This community has been bombarded with mixtures of chemicals and there are no standards.
Despite this, Smith's testing revealed some silver lining for the community.
It does look like this impact zone could be narrower than we originally thought, which is really good news.
And for the Rainbow River?
I just want to say the Rainbow River, I've been all over the country in 20 years and 80 disasters, and I've never seen clear water. There's no evidence that the Rainbow River water was contaminated.
Smith continues to collect and test samples near the tracks.
I just want people to know the truth and get the medical help they need once they take care of their health, and then be able to have people come in and be able to help them clean up their property.
Focusing on what was tested and what may be missed. In Dunnellon, Victoria Perez, WUFT News.